Winter weather and meter freeze, it's nearly inevitable. While fall signals the approach of winter's typically busy and festive holiday season, for many regions of North America it means freezing temperatures. For natural gas producers, this is also the time of year when meter freeze, one of the most common sources of measurement error, is at its peak. Highly experienced natural gas measurement auditors consider meter freeze to be one of the top 10 sources of incorrect custody transfer volumes. Meter freeze occurs when pressure and temperature conditions are sufficient for natural gas hydrates to form within one or more of the measurement elements. When present, meter freeze can cause a false differential pressure reading, effectively taking the meter out of service. A novice might assume that flowing high-temperature gas is not subject to meter freeze, but this is actually a much more complicated operational challenge. In fact, under the right conditions, meter freeze can occur with gas temperatures as high as 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The effects on a flow computer's recorded volumes are unpredictable, and as a result, meter freeze can be very difficult to identify during the validation process. Empirically, and not surprisingly, meter freeze often begins at night or during the passage of a cold front. It most often affects meters that are directly exposed to outside temperatures, and especially those which have small internal diameters that are more easily blocked by hydrate formation. High flowing line pressure and wet gas also contribute to meter freeze. Small changes in the line pressure on either side of the orifice can create large changes in the indicated differential pressure, which may read either high or low due to meter freeze. The net effect can be substantial measurement error. Some examples of equipment components most commonly affected by meter freeze are gauge lines and manifolds, tap valves, and pressure and differential pressure transmitters. The recommendations to minimize meter freeze are: verify that there are no leaks between the tap valves and the secondary device. Make sure that there are no liquid traps in the gauge lines. Use large port tap valves wherever possible. Minimize the length of meter tubing and insulate and heat the meter run, sensors, tap valves, tubing, manifolds, and associated valves. For more information on meter freeze and several examples, see Coastal Flow's website, coastalflow.com/meter-freeze. Effectively identifying and correcting errors due to meter freeze can take years of experience and training, but as the season changes to winter and temperatures reach their lowest, analysts and field technicians should be aware of the increased potential for adverse effects on measurement. For more details on how to recognize and mitigate the impact of meter freeze, be sure to speak with your organization's measurement experts, whether in-house or third-party service providers.